make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Nashville Nights, oh the good times. Nashville Nights, they can make you cry. Nashville Nights, they're the reason why there's so much love in this heart of mine. Oh, wait a minute, I'm not even supposed to be singing that song either. God, you'd think I just wrote it 5 minutes ago. I'm actually supposed to be talking about Live in the Living Room with James Vance from London. My good friend and I are partnering up with Radio Sobro and, of course, old Nashville Nights. And we're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff, not only for social media, but for our YouTube channel and also for the Radio Sobro network that we are partnering with. So check it out, y'all.
You're anything like me. You got your share of scars. Why else would you be drinking all alone in this dive bar? Halfway to giving up, halfway to holding on, half thinking love's a waste of time and you should just head home. You've had more hurting than your heart can take. And right now, this night could go either way. Let's get you off that fence, down here in these arms. Take your never again and turn it into a brand new start. If you've got one last try, forever's worth the risk. One thing I know is this, up there ain't where it is. So let's get you off that fence. And I still believe in faith, so this ain't no roll of the dice. And I'd love to have the chance to change your mind. Let's get you off that fence, down here in these arms. Take your never again and turn it into a brand new start. If you've got one last try, forever's worth the risk. One thing I know is this, up there ain't where it is. So let's get you off that fence. Oh, this feels like something I can tell you feel it too. If we really want to know, the only thing that's left to do is get you off that fence, down here in these arms. Take your never again and turn it into a brand new start. If you've got one last try, forever's worth the risk. One thing I know is this, up there ain't where it is. So let's get you off that fence. Oh.
Oh, they're in Denmark?
Yeah, I was wrong. It was not cobbler. It was in a big black, like, witch's brew. I thought it was like some kind of fucking blackberry cobbler or something.
Breakfast cobbler?
It was, yeah, there's fruit in it and bread in it. I don't know. Anyways, it was not. Turns out it was fucking liver paste. Worst thing ever.
Turns out that was
not tasty.
No, it had browned over the top like a casserole or
Oh, that just sounds awful.
I thought it was a cobbler of some sort. I didn't know what it was. So.
I like that you went in full.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And big heap and spoonful.
Oh yeah. I did.
There's some bacon, some eggs,
and some
cobbler,
breakfast cobbler,
liver cobbler.
Well, that smells funny for fruit. I know we talked a little bit about when we were in Boston. We talked a little bit about this song, and then obviously you played it out at that Nashville Nights that we went and did up there. It gets a really good
rapport going. I was sitting on the stage watching people react to the song because it's got a good message. I mean, at the end of the day, what it's about is, hey, you've had a rough go of it. I'm a good guy. Let's get you off that fence, you know. So talk to me about Inception. Like, whose idea was it? You wrote it with just Barrett. It's just a two-way, right?
Yeah, just me and Barrett.
Yeah.
It was one of those days where nothing was going right, and just was getting late getting there, scrambling all morning. We were riding on the road down at Seagull. Usually we would ride at one of our houses, but Seagull's got good snacks.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So-
You entered the story that
So
way.
we
That's
go-
right.
we go for
Dude,
the good
snacks are imperative.
Yeah, and good coffee.
Yeah.
And snacks and good coffee.
And Bobby Pinson.
And Bobby Penton, yeah. Which he was in the kitchen before we started, so we got inspired. Unfortunately, I can't quote anything he said that morning, but trust me, it was hilarious. So yeah, we got in there and we just got to talking, and I said, man, I'm sorry, I'm scrambled this morning. I feel like I don't have any good ideas. I don't really know. And he said, hey, take a breather. And we unplugged and we plugged it back in and we did a reset. And we talked for a little bit. We talked a little bit about my relationship. We talked about his relationship with his wife and how both of those girls, when we first met them, they were kind of like, you know, hurt, and they're like, I'm done with love. I'm giving up on this stuff. And the song just kind of came out of nowhere about, hey, give love one more try.
So the hook wasn't in the room. How did you land on Get You Off That Fence? Like, when did you be like, let's write it that way? Or did that come up in the conversation?
Yeah, it kind of came in the conversation, you know, and I think Barrett probably had some of the idea mapped out already, but then we just sat out on the porch. It was a beautiful day on Music Row, and drank some of that good coffee, ate some of those good snacks, and
got into the groove.
A couple hours later, we had us a song.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome. So, you know, what is your process? You know, because as an independent artist right now, you're out crushing it. What do you decide? I resonate with that one hard enough. I'm going to single it. Like, what's that process? Because obviously, this was a single a few back now, but it was a single for you. What clicks for you that's like, that's one that I resonate with?
Well, for starters, I've had about 10 or so breakup songs, and it was due for a love song.
Okay, so a lot of that is looking at what have I been talking about lately as an artist, what is my message? Okay, that's
and then I did like 3 love songs in a row.
Yeah, so now we're ready for a good breakup or drinking.
Yeah.
Well, Whiskey Dawn is your new single.
I did 3 straight love songs in a row, followed by Better at Heartbreak, followed by this new one called Whiskey Dawn. So, the ups and downs, if you will, the ebbs and flows
of my personal life. Songs, y'all, songs. I know you've kind of rolled around in your head some of the songs that you're going to be doing for full band performance. Is this going to be one of them, possibly?
Yeah, Get You Off That Fence is definitely a full band performance. You know, it's
got a great energy.
Really cool with all of the different guitar parts and the things going on.
Yeah.
You know,
What else are you thinking about doing?
I've got another love song called Whatever Keeps You Crazy. That is a little bit on that rock and roll side of things, and it's cool because now I can kind of pick songs that I'm going to play in my writers' rounds or in my acoustic performances that are stronger, maybe just that way, and then the songs that are stronger with
full band behind them.
Yeah, you can kind of it lets you do the whole spectrum of what you do artist-wise. So. Looking forward to that. So I've got a couple up my sleeve.
Yeah, good.
From that, maybe even a sing-along if you folks are ready to do some singing.
You did Better at Heartbreak was a song you actually wrote in Denmark.
And Rush. Yeah.
And Rush, and have singled both of those.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
And what's great, I for one know, I spoke with Stephen about this, that you are getting Denmark National Radio play with both those songs with an intro talking about from the festival came these songs written. Who were there Danish writers on both of them?
Both of them.
Yeah, both of them. That's great. Who were they? I don't know all the names.
On Rush, it was a guy named Alexander Grandjean that lives in Copenhagen.
Okay.
He's kind of a producer artist. And Better at Heartbreak was Catherine Lassen and Sophie.
That's right.
And Leah Good.
Yeah.
And Nick Haynes was also from Another Georgia Boy was on Rush.
That's right.
And that was crazy because that wasn't even supposed to happen.
Yeah, I remember that. That morning, I was trying to put the camp together, and somebody backed out, and I literally was like, Matt, can you save me? And it was you and Nick that walked over to that right. That's right.
And you know where you found me?
Oh, yeah.
breakfast for the free snacks.
At the buffet where the snacks are,
Free
which
snacks
again,
is where you
another
can find it.
It's all about the snacks.
All about
folks.
snacks.
All about the snack.